a graceful lady with devastating striking and a deadly clinch game, holds a record-breaking knockout rate in the cage. Born into a Bulgarian English family in the summer of 1998, Dakota followed in the footsteps of her mother, Lisa Howarth, a multi-time world champion in Muay Thai, kickboxing, and karate. By the age of 4, she was introduced to the art of combat, and her parents chose Muay Thai as the main discipline for their daughter. Even before turning 18, Dakota's striking arsenal was deeper than her wardrobe. Providing free makeup services to her opponents, she claimed victory at the 2016 World Championships in a prestigious Muay Thai organization. And seeing the rise of women's MMA in 2018, she decided to flaunt her manicure in the small gloves. In order to get used to the grappling, Ditcheva stayed in the amateurs for a while, immediately gluing the audience to their screens with her refined technique. Having transformed into a well-rounded mixed martial artist in about 3 years, she finally switched pro, making her debut in 2021, finishing the execution in the first round. Gifted with a rare combination of runway-worthy looks and fighting mastery, Dakota didn't linger on the regional scene for long, deporting her opponents back to OnlyFans one by one. In 2022, the 5-0 striking hottie drew the eye of the PFL promotion, which operates a regular season and a playoff stage, like in team sports. The only drawback for athletes from Muay Thai backgrounds is the organization's ban on elbow strikes, which applies to all bouts except championship ones. Joining the flyweight division at 125 pounds, the 24-year-old Ditcheva had no intention of disappointing her mother. So when Hasna Jaber spun a windmill right out of the gate, Dakota punished these wild haymakers. Nice slip and rip there from Dakota, and delivered her signature kick. In the ensuing clinch, a single knee was enough to score the fastest victory of her career. Returning 3 months later with a blown kiss, Dakota stuck to her winning recipe. First, stuffed the adversary with front kicks, seasoned with crosses, simmer in the clinch. Following this anvil-less knockout, household chores were willingly handed off to the men. In 2023, Ditcheva headed to the PFL European Grand Prix. In the first bout of the tourney, she habitually pinned her foe against the fence and tripped her down. On the mat, Dakota threatened a crucifix to take the back, cinching up a strangle in the process. "Congratulations from Mum. I'm not going to interrupt while you celebrate with Mum. I mean, come on." And the first submission win of her career. Going into the semi-finals in Paris, the ladies boosted traffic to a certain black and orange website. The battle-tested Cornelia Holm snagged on a jab and a low kick, then tried to take the action to the canvas. Ditcheva was finding her target more often, and after the anti-cellulite massage came the final combo. Mixing it up to the body and head seamlessly, the British beauty added another scalp to her resume. By the time of the finale in Dublin, a couple months later, Dakota had successfully made weight. The aggressive Valentina Scatizzi knew that wrestling was her only path to success, but in order to get there, she needed to survive Dakota's Thai plum. These legs, oh knees, this clinch. Dakota maintaining balance, and look at that. Scatiti ripping to the... Ditcheva effortlessly diffused the pressure. Look at this Thai plum. Bounced in with a cross, oh nice right hand, oh nice. And unloaded another batch of knees. That was clean. Beautiful from Dakota. Beautiful punch. Visibly itching to step in and stop it for the rest of the round, the referee consulted with the ringside physician and made the only correct call. Racking up 10 wins with 9 finishes and not a single misstep in a span of just 3 years, the Wonder Girl from the British Isles became the hottest prospect in women's MMA. In 2024, she joined the regular PFL season. The fate of her opponent, Lisa Maudlin, was sealed without the need for a natal chart. Dakota blasted the body once more, folding Maudlin in half just 4 minutes into the bout. Chelsea Hackett was sent flying right from the start, scoring the maximum 12 points in a season with 2 knockouts inside the opening rounds. Back to the US in August, Dakota faced a jiu-jitsu black belt, Jenna Bishop, in the PFL playoff semifinals. Justifiably having little faith in her technical stand-up, Bishop bum-rushed forward, sacrificing her makeup in the process. Finding herself under the accomplished submission artist, the daring Dakota attempted a triangle. The oppressive Muay Thai machine was on the winning tracks. Signaling that she wouldn't entertain the ground game, Ditcheva carved her path to the final. A face-lifting knee from double collar ties and a sharp, nearly imperceptible front kick drained Bishop's will to resist. Dakota dismantled an elite grappler inside a round, proving her MMA potential to the remaining handful of skeptics. After all, in the battle for the gold in the accompanying million-dollar bag, she would go up against Taila Santos. The former UFC title challenger had nearly lost a controversial split decision to Valentina Shevchenko a couple of years prior. Since then, Santos had notched 3 wins in the PFL, entering the contest with an impressive 22-3 record and a slew of finishes, making her a formidable threat on paper. In the championship bout, elbow strikes were finally permitted. Santos was too focused on chewing up Dakota's legs early and failed to see a crisp 2 coming her way. Seeking refuge in the grappling, she was surprised to find herself helpless there as well. Back on the feet, Dakota used front kicks to set up a cross, followed by an encore from southpaw, and after landing her signature kiss with a soul kick, fired off a combo with a long-forgotten elbow strike. In the second frame, a disoriented Santos tried to rely on her grit, while Dakota unleashed a palette of kicks, rarely seen even among male athletes. Stuffing Santos's last-ditch takedown attempt, Dakota unloaded a barrage against the fence. Trap in the cage, Santos folded with her liver leaking out. Running over a worldwide top 5 ranked girl without breaking a sweat, Dakota secured her 14th career victory and her 4th consecutive knockout via body shots. Receiving the coveted belt from her mother, 25-year-old Dakota became the youngest champion in PFL history. With 7 figures added to her bank account, she cemented herself as one of the elites. A stunning combination of beauty, lethal skills in the cage, sweet humility, and a charming smile, Dakota Ditcheva is poised to be the next superstar.